how to go from this to fully potted with no sponge on it. So slowly start to peel away. And I peel downwards so it goes with the roots. And as long as it's wet, keep the sponge really, really moist. You can see that they actually just peel right away. And sometimes the roots kind of slip right through the sponge as you're taking it off. So it's quite easy. If it's really root bound, it's much harder, but still very possible. I like to do this because it really leaves room for the tubers to grow and develop. When you get all the big pieces off, you have all these tiny, tiny little roots. Try to keep on as many as possible so it doesn't go through as much shock. And I try to get as much of the sponge off as possible between all of the roots. It's not a job that you can do quickly necessarily, but I find it really helps aid in the growth of it, especially if you're trying to produce tubers to store. Although I have a lot of friends who just leave them on and they grow just fine and they produce tubers, but I find not nearly as storable and pretty looking. See, it's coming right off. In the middle it tends to be more hollow because the roots spread from the cutting. You just pick it off slowly. They come in chunks. Usually not too much of the root is disturbed. The root system stays pretty intact. Oops, see right there? I pulled one off. It'll survive. It won't be happy, but it'll survive. Slowly it's coming off. And this is what it kind of looks like. I really try to get really as much off as possible so that it's not as dense and it's a lot more aerated for the tuber production, but I do as best as I can without disturbing it too much. Every little crack or snap that you hear is a little tiny bit of heartbreak as you go, but then it looks just like that in not too long a time. So it's quite nice. It's got a really good root growth here. This one is Lee's Cupie or Cupi, and that'll be potted right in here. And we just put the soil around, pot it nice and deep. This will be going into a much larger pot, but for now it's going to be going into as a pot tuber, just a small one, and as it grows I think I'll give it more of a 7-gallon pot to give it a lot more room to grow and produce some beautiful tubers to share in the fall and next spring. And that is what it looks like. Give it a nice deep water and of course some light and warmth. Thanks.